EA Sports. Hey, Dave.
Head coach Quinn Snyder is trying.
He is doing a great job. Thank you, DA. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. At the forward slots, it's Bogdanovich and Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell passes to Conley. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The drive by Mitchell. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers on D. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Over Davis. Gobert can't hit. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Over in the corner, Conley. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by LeBron.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this one. The first free throw is good.
Boy, guys, you think about it. A very respectable 50 wins for the Jazz last year. That's a 5 seed in the absolute brutal West. But now what do you think? The playoffs, when it counts the most, you bowed out in 5 games to the Houston Rockets.
Here's Gobert. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
And the Jazz front office said, we have a very good team, but we don't have a great team. So with that in mind, Doris, how do they get there?
Well, I think, Kevin, obviously you begin with Donovan Mitchell, who had experienced some growing pains in year 2. You have to adjust to having that bullseye on your back.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Right side, Rondo. Over Mitchell. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 2. The pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Gobert. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Rondo dishes to Davis. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Stolen by Mitchell. Passes it to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Ingles finds Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. And this game is tied up now.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Boy, when you You talk to his teammates and his coaching staff. Bojan Bogdanovic, one of the toughest guys you'll see in the league. He doesn't say much, kind of stays to himself, but boy, when the ball goes up, does this guy compete.
Green kicks to James. Over Bogdanovic. James misses.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. And growing up a young child in the violence of Croatia during the Yugoslav wars, Doris, Bogdanovic said it affected everyone.
Not only that, Kevin, but think about it. This is a young man who at 16 years of age left his home on his own to go play pro basketball in Madrid. And what does it translate to? Well, he can now speak 4 languages. I'll tell you this, Bogey knows a thing or two about resiliency.
It's stolen by Green.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Here's Davis. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Bogdanovic. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Ingles. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Right side, Rondo. Pass to Davis. A 3 from LeBron. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Utah now. Ingles dishes to Conley. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
To the inside. Stolen by Mitchell. Find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Another shot. Here's Rondo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
Conley against Rondo. Goes up the baseline. Basket good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Rondo.
Well, Joe Ingles takes you by surprise off that dunk. Nice.
Lakers trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his side.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Exum passes to Davis. Moutier with the ball. And the rejection by Cousins.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Look, 11 feet out, and he hits it. And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. He kicks to Exum. Over in the corner, Green. But they get it back. Here's O'Neal. Off the left rim and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Moutier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And although the team didn't have much success last year, Emmanuel Moutier certainly got his career back, I thought, Doris, in the right direction.
Well, I think for Emmanuel, he had an opportunity for minutes, and he played as he needed to in order to show that he is a capable player going forward. The tools, I think, have always been there for the former number 7 pick. It's about starting to put it together consistently.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
On the pass to Davis. Takes it to O'Neal. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
In the corner, Daniels. Pass to McGee. Over Green. Cousins trying to free himself up. And again, it's the Lakers.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Exum kicks to O'Neal. Back to Exum. Pass to Moutier. Shot clock at 6. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Moutier.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Pass to Daniel. Over to the wing. And they double up Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
A power move by one of the biggest problems in the low post, DeMarcus Cousins. Don't let him get that deep.
Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Moutier, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this team.
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
And here's Bradley from 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I'll tell you, Avery Bradley showing great confidence in that three-point ability. And the defense has now got to keep him legit.
With the floater, and Exum puts it in. Exum's got 5 points so far. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now the pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. The dish now to O'Neal. Softly drops in the floater. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here is Cook. He kicks it to McGee. It's stolen by Green. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Moutier. Six to shoot. From deep. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goal.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Exum is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And there's Green. And there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Exum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint. Forces the defense to foul him there, Kev.
Exum hits them both. The 5th overall pick back in 2015. The Jazz with a lot invested in the development of young Dante Exum.
Well, for Exum, his minutes trended downwards over the first 4 seasons of his career. This guy is still young. He's still got a tremendous amount of athleticism. It's time to start to put it together for Dante.
Moutier kicks to Davis. O'Neal passes to Moutier. Back to O'Neal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Moutier. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Hondo comes in for Quinn Cook. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And Doris, what is it, do you think, about Quinn Snyder that gives rise to that respect?
Well, you think about it. He played the game at a high level, of course, collegiately at Duke. He has paid his dues as a coach. He's got tremendous intellect for the game. And there's this growth mindset with him. He's always looking at himself. How can I get better?
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major a height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
They get it back. Here's Cousins. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, just great work by DeMarcus Cousins. Persistence, great scoring ability, and that's how you manufacture points.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Green. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Mike Conley subbed in for Exum. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Davis. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Conley inside the line. They get the rebound. Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. James looking it over. Doubled by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Here's Davis. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Davis finds Rondo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Conley gets the bucket.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lakers trail by 6. Davis dishes to Bradley. Back to Davis. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Davis missing. Jazz leading by 6. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovich wide open. Utah getting another chance here. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Stolen by Michael Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Utah gets it back. Outside Conley. Mitchell against Rondo. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another miss by Utah. Lakers trail by 6. Out to the wing. Rondo is doubled. Outside Davis. And the Lakers turn it over again.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Daniels, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Conley. It's stolen by Rondo. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Gobert. Bucket is is good. Gobert's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, when you think about the Jazz, you are talking about an elite defensive unit. Rudy Gobert in the middle, the defensive player of the year, and the guys around him are committed to the scheme and outstanding individual defenders.
Conley against Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. James left side. Outside Rondo. Back to James. Fires it up. Here's Davis. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The first one falls. And the Jazz very disciplined at the defensive end.
Now, Kevin, you have a veteran squad with the anchor Rudy Gobert, one of the elite shot blockers in the entire league. And this is a group that's so important here. They defend without fouling.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the Lakers call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Now Daniels. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Kuzma. They double him with Mitchell. James wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough. This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And it's good off the glass. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
James kicks to Green. Kuzma against Ingles. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
James against Bogdanovich. They kick it out to Green. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Here's Conley. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Ingles. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. 2 points. That one goes. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Kuzma inside. Ingles covering.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Jazz leading by 4. Here's Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Conley. He's got 10.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Kuzma, left side. On the wing, James. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Davis kicks to Green. There's the pass to Daniels. LeBron outside. Over Bogdanovich. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Here's Gobert. Again, the Jazz score.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Mitchell. The drive by James. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Los Angeles making a switch here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Troy Daniels. Cook dishes to Cousins. Back to Cook. Lakers working the ball around now. And they double up James. Pulls up on the elbow. McGee's shot is off. And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Leading by 5. Here's Moutier. Utah gets it back. Right side, Green. Second shot opportunity. McGee with the block. And they get it back. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, your team is competing at a very high...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. Here's Conley. Here's Ingles. And that one, good.
Well, you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
The feed to Davis. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Ed Davis. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible thankful, and I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Utah trailing here. Passes it to Gobert. To the paint. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. Puts the pass on the money.
LeBron kicks to Rondo. To the inside. And they double up Davis. Kuzma, right side. Davis inside. Gobert on him. And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Kuzma, right side. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Green. Takes a three. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Mitchell against Green. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Davis. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Inside. And it's Mitchell missing.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Jazz leading by 3. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Brooks checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Here's Conley. 10 points for him. And here's Bogdanovich. Lock at 6. LeBron knocks it away.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Cook, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a 1-point game. And he lays it straight in. Conley's got 12 in the game.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Bogdanovich against James. Here's Davis. Basket counts. He's got 11.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Conley with it. 12 points for him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Cook, the pass to James. Outside, Green for the lead. And it's Cook missing. Utah leading in transition. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. Huge bucket at the rim, and they cut into that lead. That's exactly where he likes to make his living.
Here's Conley. Good for his sixth make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And they double up Davis. Kuzma, right side. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. For the Jazz. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Lakers also making some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Avery Bradley comes in for LeBron. And Daniels subbed in for Danny Green.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euro. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Here's Cook, feeds to Bradley. Over O'Neal. And it's off the back rim, no good. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. But Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
And here's Bradley from 3. The shot comes out. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the Lakers call time here. And Jeff Green, now a journeyman veteran in the NBA. You know what, Doris? He'll give you good production.
It doesn't matter, Kevin, where you seem to play this guy. Jeff Green finds a way to contribute. Listen, I know his three-point shooting can be hot and cold, but this guy is aware of when to look for it and when to move the basketball. 2 qualities you love.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Quinn Cook. Caldwell Pope. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a 3, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building 3. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Lakers trail by 14. Caldwell Pope left side. McGee in the high post. Here's Kuzma. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Green, and it's Exum in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also with a sub. Green's checked in. Kuzma. lays it up off the glass. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
They double him with Green. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. To the middle. Davis finds Exum. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kuzma.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Hands it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Moutier dishes to Exum. Back to Moutier. Gobert against Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Moutier. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Cousins. Offensive rebound. Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Not a lot of room. And here's Green outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And there's the pass to Cousins. Kuzma inside. O'Neal's there. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Utah. The Lakers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Moutier. And then for Los Angeles, James checked in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
That's why Gobert is such a high percentage scorer. He finds a way to finish with that great length.
And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 22.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Down low. Gobert can't hit. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert against Rondo. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Passes to Cousins. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Davis, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Jazz leading by 16. Here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
Free throw good, James. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Utah. And James drills them both. The Jazz shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Conley scanning the floor. Takes it off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside Green, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley. And the Jazz lead by 18. Here's LeBron.
The ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Sweet little floater. Conley's got 20.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Rondo, and it's blocked by Conley.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Rondo looking over the floor. Pass to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Over Gobert, and Cousins gets it to go.
DeMarcus Cousins making the jumper look easy.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. He kicks to Bogdanovich. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Clobbered on the shot. He'll shoot free throws. Bogdanovich. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. And there are a lot of reasons why Cousins is such a dominant force on the floor. You rarely see his combination of size and skill to us.
No question. This is a big man who has got incredible vision, great passing touch, great shooting touch. You think about it. This is a man who is impossible to move off his path because of his strength. So the combination of those two things is truly extraordinary.
James, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Free throw, no good for James. Jazz leading by 14. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. And Utah another 3.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
LeBron is doubled. It's Davis on the wing. Rondo passes to LeBron. Over Bogdanovich. LeBron can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
LeBron is doubled. He feeds it to Rondo. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Conley. Jazz have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. On the wing, Ingles. to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Kept alive. Goes back up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifle tower. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness. Interesting story about Rudy Gobert. He was an excellent student in high school, but he was getting into physical fights. So what does his mom do? Play sports, my son. Track and field, martial arts, even ping pong. What I love, though, is he has not lost that tough disposition.
Jazz leading by 16. Conley finds Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
The gigantic frame of Rudy Gobert is a problem for the defense. Very hard to contest this guy without fouling.
And Doris, especially at that center position. You know, GMs like a player with a fighting spirit.
Rudy Gobert plays with a chip on his shoulder and a competitive spirit. A lot of 7-footers, Kevin, play the game simply because of their size. Rudy Gobert wants to be great. Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's Rondo in the corner. The 3. Here's Davis. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Now here's Conley. To the middle. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 20.
I tell you, when Donovan Mitchell starts to cook, you might as well sit back and enjoy the show.
Outside Bradley. The pass to LeBron. And here is Cousins. He's covered by Bogdanovich. In the corner, Bradley with it. 6 on the shot clock. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Conley finds Gobert. Ingles trying to get open. And it's Mitchell missing. Lakers trail by 16. Cousins, the pass to Bradley. Over Mitchell. And no good as it rattles out. For Utah, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And here's Ingles outside. Cousins pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Stolen by Conley. And now here comes Conley leading the break. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Utah gets it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent three-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
Outside Bradley. Cousins against Gobert. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the inside. Gobert. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. He had stolen by Ingles. And now Utah, fast break. And it's Mitchell missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Cousins, no good. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Cousins. And it's Green in for Bradley. Rondo against Conley. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Gobert down low, discarded by Davis.
Great to see Kuzma working so hard defensively, showing how effective he can be. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
You know what I love about Donovan Mitchell? He is just as great off the court as he is on. This guy is engaging. He's self-aware. He is the real deal.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And with his dad working with Major League Baseball players, Mitchell was rubbing elbows with guys making millions. He saw some players who stayed humble and others who didn't. And you know what, Doris? I think it made an impression.
And I think, Kevin, if you listen to Donovan, he talks about how his parents impressed upon him the importance of how you treat people. So even with all the success, it's not going to this young man's head. He is so grounded.
And good that time.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Utah leading by 18. And the Jazz call time here. Well, Doris, you look at Joe Ingles. He's quietly become one of the better small forwards in the NBA.
And he is the prototypical don't judge a book by its cover, because they call him slow-mo Joe or average Joe. But dig a little bit deeper. This guy is a quality playmaker and a knockdown shooter.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And they pick up 2.
Gifted at scoring from there. Really, Kuzma is a legit threat to capitalize from almost anywhere.
Here's Conley, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Conley's got 25 points in the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
He's off on the second. Utah leading by 19 points. Now Conley passes it to Bogdanovich. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 20. And here's Rondo. Dishes to James. Outside, Davis. Inside, deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Davis finds James. 4 on the clock.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. Rondo against Conley. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Knocked away.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Over in the corner, Green. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Great shooters can finish against excellent defense. It is what separates guys like Danny Green from the pack.
And so it's Utah.